Welcome to the New Fly Fisher. I'm your host, Jenna McEwen, and in this week's episode, I am the guest of Eagle Lake Island Lodge, located on beautiful Eagle Lake here in Sunset Country. I'm going to be targeting northern pike, smallmouth bass, and, if I'm lucky, the elusive musky. It's going to be a great episode, so stay with us. Woo. Nice.
All right.
Ooh, that's a nice sized fish. Oh my God.
The New Fly Fisher is brought to you in partnership with Destination Ontario, Scientific Anglers, Trout Unlimited, WeatherTech Canada.
When it comes to fishing adventures in Sunset Country, Northwest Ontario, there is no shortage of options. With over 70,000 lakes, rivers, and streams to choose from, it's almost impossible to visit them all. I've been fortunate to explore several key water bodies in Sunset Country. However, there's one I'd never even heard of before my trip, and it just may top them all. I'm talking about Eagle Lake. Easily one of the biggest and most diverse lakes in Northwest Ontario, Eagle Lake is 68,000 acres, over 70 miles long, and boasts a thriving multi-species fishery. Nestled on one of the lake's many islands is my home for the week, Eagle Lake Island Lodge.
So the island experience is a great one because it gives you the fly-in feel without all the hassles and the expensive premium price tag and restrictions. It's just a short 10-minute boat ride to the island. It makes you feel like you're in the middle of a Northwoods paradise with loons and eagles crying and waves lapping on the shorelines and not road traffic and people all around you. So you have a real off-grid experience, but we still have all the modern amenities that many people are coming to expect at a fishing lodge.
As any angler knows, we are often completely at the mercy of Mother Nature when we're fishing. With rolling thunderstorms forecast for the week and clouds already forming in the distance, Cooper, my guide for this week, was eager to get on the water once I settled in. My guide Cooper didn't feel topwater would be the best choice to start the day, so I began casting weighted streamers to points, rocky bays, and weed edges.
Walleye.
Walleye, would you look at that?
Looking like a perfect launcher.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, on the board. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Little northern.
Yeah. It's a nice hit, came right out of the shadows below and nailed that. Oh, that was cool. It's nice that the water here is so clear.
Yeah.
That even though that was a fair distance away, I still saw that take. That was awesome. Oh, nice. Here we go, bring him up. Oh, you can't even see the fly anymore.
No.
He took that.
Going crazy here.
As the day went on, the storm got closer and the fishing completely turned off. And the rain turned on.
Okay. So I've got my rain gear on because, as I'm sure you can tell, the rain is upon us. We're making the decision now to head back to the lodge because we've got these dark clouds rolling in and we hear some pretty intense thunder and it's getting closer and louder. So while we're still safe right now, we're gonna head back to the lodge, wait it out. We've checked the radar. It should be only about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we can get back on the water when it's safe.
Unfortunately, the storm did not let up, and Cooper and I decided to wait out the rain for the evening, with hopes that tomorrow's weather would be much drier. After a long, stormy night, Cooper and I were greeted with a stunning sunrise, leaving us hopeful for the day ahead. I started the day off using an intermediate fly line and a streamer to get the fly down, coupled with a slow retrieve. This would help us gauge the aggressiveness of the fish post-storm front.
We got up super early this morning to try and get the morning bite. Sometimes Cooper says it can be really hot, especially post-front. We had a thunderstorm last night, but so far, zilch. We haven't been able to move any fish. So we're gonna head in for breakfast, and I think Cooper has a plan for the afternoon.
Despite the plan, Cooper and I decided to hit one last shoreline on our way in for breakfast. And I am so glad we did.
Is that a fish?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's gonna be a bass, Jenna.
Oh my gosh, nice. There we go.
It totally is. Let's go.
Let's get this beautiful fish in the boat. And I put it, oh, that's a nice fish. I put that fly right past, there's a nice deep boulder there. I had a feeling prime bass territory.
They're doggers out here.
Yeah, no kidding, this is an awesome fight. Oh yeah, it's not quite ready yet, it's almost ready.
It is a nice one though. You ready?
Yeah.
They're hard to bag sometimes too. Nice.
Oh, that is
Chunk.
awesome. Oh my gosh, that's a big fish. Oh my gosh. This is a massive smallmouth, and that was so much fun.
It's late morning and Cooper has brought me to a back bay off the main lake. There's a gorgeous set of falls and apparently it can hold some really nice smallmouth bass. We're gonna fish around, check out the rocky shoulders and see what we can find.
Northern, missed them.
Good.
Yeah.
Fish.
Walleye, bass? Walleye.
Walleye, yeah. I was gonna say, definitely wasn't a hard enough take to be anything else. Hello.
Really gold.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's a really golden one,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, is that a perch? I don't know, whatever it is, I have it.
Little bass or perch?
Oh, little
bass.
He jumped fully out of the water for
Boat
that
flipper.
one. That was pretty cool. Hi, buddy. I'll let you.
That's the hat trick. We just gotta upgrade him now.
Despite our best efforts, there only seemed to be a few small, active fish by the falls. Cooper suggested we head back out to the main lake in hopes of locating some bigger smallmouth bass.
Not just like straight weeds. And it's like, I think they're gonna be kind of in those perfect casts on the little pockets on the rocks,
Okay.
you know?
Sounds good. Yeah, this one, and then I want to
Like
put one
there
in
I
that
got hope
pocket.
still, there I got hope, but
Yeah.
like right back in there I definitely don't.
Okay,
And we are still on a bit of a time crunch.
yeah. Wind is blowing. Oh, I had a bass on.
Follow you?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he's shot off that way.
Why didn't you catch him?
The first cast in this area, in this little bay, it's super rocky, and I had a follow. Oh, that was a nice fish too. Fish. Nice. I wonder if it was that same fish I had the follow on because he swam out in that
Walleye?
direction.
Oh,
Walleye? You're not the fish I saw. You never know what you're gonna pull out. Thank you.
net release. There's bass, get him! Let's
Yeah,
go,
got it.
that's a nice bass.
Got it. Whoo! Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna bring him up for you here.
I think you got a good hook set, and he's a
I-
good one.
I did get
That's
a good
a
hook
nice
set.
bass.
I hit that hard, strip set, and then pulled up on my rod.
That's a beast. That's bigger than the last. Nice.
Okay, Coop. I'm just
We
gonna
can
move
get him
behind
right
you.
now.
Can you get in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna try and bring him up here for you. I'm running out of room. Oh, that's a big fish.
It is.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Ready, ready? Got him?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, that is a monster. Ready, ready, ready?
Nice
him?
fish.
Oh. Oh my gosh. This is a massive fish. I did not think it was this big. What a beautiful smallmouth bass.
After a great day on the water, Cooper and I headed in for dinner. Before heading out for the evening fish, I had a chance to chat with Cooper to learn a bit more about the guest experience at Eagle Lake Island Lodge.
What I love the most about fishing this area is truly the mystery Eagle Lake has to offer for you. Like in every spot that I fish, there's truly the mystery of you have no idea what you're gonna catch. If guests have a long travel, we truly provide everything you could need here for conventional fishing. We have a fleet of expensive, high quality musky rods as well as spinning gear. And we provide everything you could possibly need to catch anything. We have ready to go musky boxes, pike boxes, walleye boxes. So truly everything you need here is provided and included in your package. In your guest boat that you're assigned, you're equipped with a 50, 60, or 90 horsepower motor. All the boats are equipped with Trova, Minn Kota trolling motors, iPilot, foot pedals, everything any angler dreams of. The front casting decks are all massive. There's tons of room for fly anglers, tons of room for stripping. A lot of them are really tangle free to assist in your casting. They're truly proper fishing boats. They go the speed you need to get to the spots, and they have the equipment to keep you there, help you find the fish. They're really special. It's a huge feature we have here is how phenomenal our fishing boats are, and that it is your boat the entire stay. So it's nice leaving your gear. You get to set it up how you want it, just you are in your own boat, your whole stay.
After a wonderful meal, Cooper and I decided to hit some local spots before the sun went down for the evening.
Catch him.
Okay. Oh,
What was that?
huge turn on my fly.
What was it?
I think it was a bass, like a big bass. Fish.
Nice. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. That was
It's a nice one too.
that's a very hard hit. And we've got 1 minute left. Let's get here, he's up. Oh, almost 1 minute left
Eagle Lake.
before we have to go inside on Eagle Lake fishing. Oh, okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Bring him up. Oh, almost. Jumpy fish. Ready, ready, ready. I'm gonna bring him up towards you. It's almost ready.
Here we go.
Got him? Oh,
Nice.
oh man, that's a beautiful fish. Literally right at dusk. Thank you. And it's literally 9:30. That is the regulation for Eagle Lake. Fishing has to end at 9:30, and we got this guy right in the nick of time. Fantastic.
Chunky.
Eagle Lake Island Lodge has what we call a premium American plan. You have a lakefront cabin with modern amenities, 3 meals, you have delicious breakfast, suppers, sandwiches or shore lunches, and even the bar is included. All of our cabins are lakefront cabins with screen porches, the modern amenities like hot water showers, flush toilets, sinks, bedrooms, living areas. They all have a fridge and freezer, so you can keep your beverages and ice and any kind of snacks. You're not going to need too much on the food end because that's all taken care of by our amazing cook and kitchen staff. Many people come to Eagle Lake because it is famous for your shot at a 50-inch plus muskie. There are many people who come here for the walleye fishery, as it's fantastic, but we also have, I think, an unknown, untapped smallmouth bass population. Really, a good chunk of our guests are catching bass between 17 and 21 inches. It's the most commonly caught size. But we also have great pike and even some perch. So it's a multi-species lake that you can catch all sorts of fish. We generally tell our guests, you don't have to drive more than 10 minutes, and you shouldn't, because there are so many spots just a stone's throw away.
While my original plan for this trip had been to target smallmouth bass, after hearing tales from both guests and guides, I decided to switch things up. Muskie are considered by many to be one of the top warm water species to catch. But trying to do it with a fly rod and a fly, that is the ultimate challenge. When targeting muskie, the time of year will dramatically influence both the structure, depth, and retrieve you should use. In the spring, shallow bays and large flats adjacent to deep water are very good bets, as these areas will have warmer water, which will attract bait fish and muskie. With cooler temperatures in the spring, slow presentations of your fly are important for success. A muskie's metabolism will still be slow, and a slowly retrieved fly will entice lethargic muskie to strike an easy meal. During the fall, muskie will generally be deeper as the waters cool from dropping air temperatures. They will still relate to structure like shoals, points, and saddles, but they might be on the deeper edges of this structure. The key at this time of year is slow presentations and retrieves with streamers. especially large black patterns that simulate large leeches. It's currently mid-July, and in the heat of the summer, muskie are all about relating to key structure where they can ambush prey. Structure to fish include large weed beds, especially with defined edges where muskie like to cruise. Points and breaks coming off land are good locations to find muskie on the hunt. Bulrushes, milfoil, and even areas with lily pads will attract hungry muskie. Saddle points between islands, or land points, are often hot spots for locating muskie, as are underwater shoals. This is also the time of year when topwater flies are most effective. In summer, muskie usually react to fast retrieves with streamers, so you need to vary the way you strip in your flies to find out what will work. Expect lots of follows by inquisitive muskie, which can be exceptionally frustrating.
It is a beautiful morning here on Eagle Lake. We had quite the thunderstorm overnight actually, so I'm pleased to see the skies are clear and the weather's warming up a little bit. It was quite cold. I'm hoping that the fishing is going to be stellar today. I have my 10 weight and I have a pretty large fly on, and I'm really hopeful we might get to see a muskie.
I think we'll just say 3 more here. We'll fish the other side, then we can hit that again if we want to.
Okay, sounds good. Fish. Oh, no. Yeah, they really seem to be in that like deeper pocket.
Yeah.
In the center of this weed bed here. It can be a little frustrating sometimes when you're casting and you just don't seem to be getting any action on your fly. What I like to do is switch it up. You never know what the fish are going to be keyed into, and it can be so dependent on the weather today, the weather earlier, the weather that's coming. So what I've been doing this morning is varying up my retrieve, starting with slow, fast, waiting a little bit longer to let the fly get into the water column. And then also, if that's not working, you can try switching up your fly. It's all a guessing game, especially when the fishing is a little tougher, so don't be afraid to switch it up and see what the fish are keyed into. Fish.
Nice. That's a little better.
Nice. That was a very delicate take.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. A lot of the other takes you've had this morning have been a little more aggressive. But did you get a look at this fish? I haven't yet.
It'll be our best fish, but not a big netter.
Let's see here. Oh, wow. Talk about a fight.
Maybe a 30-incher.
I'll try and keep this guy out of the weeds. Let's see here. And I might try and actually get him up on the reel if I can. Ooh, man, these fish
they fight hard.
Aggressive. They fight very hard. I was noticing that even in the smaller pike. I was impressed with the fight they were putting in on a fly rod. And nice. See if I can get him up to you. Oh, she's not ready yet. I'm going back over here. Oh, almost ready, almost ready. And I'm trying to bring your nose up to you. Ooh.
One more.
And there we go. Nice. Thanks, Coop.
There's a fish on you.
Fish. Oh. Okay, I wonder if they're just grabbing at the edge. Like the tail here, because What did it look like?
Northern, little northern.
How bad should I feel?
Not at all.
The thing about multi-species lakes, even when you're trying to target a specific species, you may end up with something different on the end of your line.
Jenna, nice
Fish.
northern.
Thank you. Very nice. And that was just right past the break in the weed bed there. Let me see if I can get this guy up.
This will be our best northern yet, I bet.
And you might need to tighten my drag a little bit. These guys are fighting. Very nice.
Nice. He's just about the top out we'll use for this net.
Making us work for it. And there we go. Awesome. Whoa.
He's
That
off.
is fantastic. And look, I think the fly actually popped right out. Amazing. A perk of those barbless hooks. Oh, what an awesome fight. And to be able to catch it with such clear water, I saw him just, oh, so fun. All right, let's take a look.
Nice looking fish.
Musky are known to many as the fish of 10,000 casts. And Cooper and I definitely put in the hours, switching up flies, varying retrieve, and hitting all of Cooper's favorite musky spots on the lake. But sometimes, if you're lucky, all that patience begins to pay off.
Go slow if you want. That's how
Yeah?
we were catching fish, honestly, yeah.
Okay.
So we tried. We got to keep trying it all. Fish on you, fish, musky,
Really?
musky. Yep, keep going. He came right up and then he went right back down.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll cast it again. Where do you want my casts? Anywhere?
I'd say, yeah, just kind of fan cast your way down.
Okay.
I think we'll reset here. I'll kind of reposition the boat. We can spot lock, and then if we want to sit on it for 10 here, and we can change flies.
Sure.
But I'd say the cast you just made is probably the cast the fish came on. We were a little more forward, and you were casting more back, but it was like right there, kind of off the rock
Yeah.
out there. That cast, literally.
Oh my gosh. So it's very high sun and we've come to this really deep patch of weeds, and Cooper and I kind of decided just for fun to toss on a really big white top water popper. And I've got my 10 weight and floating line and kind of keeping a very consistent retrieve, and I got a boil behind my fly. And I kind of was paying attention, and then I cast out again, and Cooper saw a huge muskie following. Unfortunately, it did turn away and we flogged the water with everything in my fly box, but this fish just is teasing us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go head in, take a bit of a break, have supper, and then come out for the evening bite when the major is on and see if we can get this muskie in the boat.
Cooper and I headed back out after dinner, eager to see if our muskie spotting success would continue.
See, I think you're only 5 yards off of where he came from, and he kind of was under the boat
Okay,
last
so maybe we
saw him.
stop here.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep with the same retrieve, eh?
Yeah.
You're gonna have, if you see something, let me know, because
Yeah,
with
for
the
sure.
glare right now, I can't see.
You could try a little deeper and slower too as we get out the patch.
Oh my God, that is a huge fish. It's
Do a
still on
pitch
my
back
fly.
out.
It's still on my fly. It's
Yep,
right there.
Yep. Throw just above him, behind him.
Oh my God.
Right there.
Oh my God.
Get it in front of him so you can find it. Try a figure eight, go really deep and low.
Okay, move. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was a huge fish. That was a really big muskie.
Can you try a figure eight with as little line as you can?
Like without my rod in the water?
No, rod in the water's fine. It's just you have like so much line out that like it's so far behind, it goes slack. Like right there, he'd stop. We really want to try and keep it moving like really consistently. Or in the corner strip, if you could do that. Yeah.
Pressure's on. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Okay, so we fished this patch of weeds earlier. These are really deep weeds, and we moved a muskie. So we went in for supper and rested the spot a little bit. We've come back out. We tried top water, and then we put on a subsurface fly, and we moved this fish again. And this time, I actually got a really good view. It is like a behemoth muskie. Oh my gosh, I was literally shaking, but we can't get a take. So what's our plan, Cooper?
We're just gonna go try another spot about just a minute away. Honestly, we're looking at it. We're gonna try another muskie there that we saw 2 days ago, and then we're gonna come back on this guy here in the next 20 minutes or so. We only got about an hour left before the sun goes down here, so we gotta make something happen.
All right, let's do it.
Optimism. Fish, Jenna, fish, yep.
Where is it?
He's there, it's nice. He opened his mouth behind it. Oh. You didn't see him at all?
No, I didn't see him at all.
Bigger than the last one.
Shut up, no.
Yeah. He had a scar like on his back, third half. On like my left side, yeah.
I didn't see him at all with this glare.
He literally opened his mouth and you pulled. Like you couldn't see it and there's nothing we could do, but like I literally saw the skirt come out.
Okay.
No, he's here.
Okay.
I'm once again boat not
moving.
moving.
Did I just see something?
I thought I saw that too. That guy got me really excited. He was pretty hot behind it. I saw him fully swimming with his body. He did open his mouth at it a little bit there, just right behind Jenna's fly. She didn't totally see it and just kind of stripped it just as he opened his mouth on it. So we got a really good shot on this fish here. We're gonna sit on him for a little bit here. So a lot of the time too, they start really far back and deep and low, and just as you like think you might see a fish, and then you think you see a northern, and it just keeps growing and growing, and there's a great big muskie behind it. Because it's just that dark right now. We are in the cabbage, so you don't get a great look until that really last second, or sometimes the best look you get is when the fish turns. You can see the thickness of the fish and the thickness of his back, and that's what I saw there to like really judge the size of that fish.
So, Cooper, if you miss a muskie, like I've just done, what's the best thing to do once, like, you've done a figure eight, that kind of thing, it's not come around? Like, do you want to do the exact same cast, or do you want to cast in a different direction that they might have swum in? Like, what's the best course of action?
So when I miss a fish like that, sometimes before, like within 20 seconds, you can cast directly in the direction that the fish swam off of when you saw him last. And I've had a fish eat like that before. Right now we're in about the 2-minute window since you just saw him. So I've killed our boat. We were just drifting, letting the boat go whatever way it wants. We're just throwing the exact same fly, kind of the same weed bed we pulled him off of. Probably in about 2 more minutes here, we're gonna reposition the boat, maybe switch up flies. And if we don't see him, we're probably just gonna flip-flop back and forth from the fish we just moved. We're literally looking at the spot, so we'll probably give this guy a go, switch up flies, try him again. If we don't see him, we'll go see if we can catch the fish we just moved, and we'll come back to this one after that one. I'm gonna kick us out a little further, and we'll kind of fish it will be off the weed bed. We'll fish that, and then we'll get in really close again. I'm saying leave the same fly, move 2 fish on it.
Okay.
We're doing something right with that.
Can't believe I pulled it out of his mouth.
You couldn't see, and it wasn't like your fault or his fault. Like a really hot fish is gonna do the same kind of pike eat, like the take off, inhaling, the suck, everything. Why couldn't you just eat it?
I wonder that too.
Like just one big pull and pause. Yeah, like big sweeps like that, exactly.
Okay.
All right, right now we're gonna try angle change on this guy, Jenna.
Okay.
She just pulled him off the weed bed here, pulling him out like that. So we're just gonna get the boat pretty much behind it and we'll fish the same edge of the weed line, just with the cast coming completely 180 on from where we moved the fish.
Okay.
Then we're gonna bounce to our other spot. We'll give that 2 minutes, try him. We'll do the same thing there, try him on 2 different angles, and we can come back and try this fish the exact same way again.
Okay, sounds good.
What just happened there? Keep going.
I just saw a
Keep going.
boil.
He's there, he's there.
He's there?
Yep, he's gonna eat, he's gonna eat. Get him! Nice, Jenna, let's go.
Oh my God, he's off, he's off, he's off. He shook.
That's musky fishing. Oh.
I'm literally shaking.
Oh. That's okay.
I'm not used to setting
Angle
the
change.
hook
No, that's
with
okay. We're
such
good.
little line. Oh my gosh, that was a big fish.
Yep.
It was exactly what you said.
Fish, yeah.
It was exactly what you said, changing the angle after getting a follow. It was the first cast after we changed the angle. I'm literally so flustered. Oh my gosh. And that was phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't get it out. That was awesome.
As the storm began to roll in, Cooper and I headed back to the lodge for the evening, ready to share the tale of the muskie that got away. As my time at Eagle Lake Island Lodge was ending, I could only hope for one last epic fish.
I think it's a shadow and then there's like a lay down or something, yeah. That might be, yeah.
Okay, we are fishing in this back bay. It's quite windy this morning, so we were protected by the wind, and this guy came right off of a log, submerged log here. Oh, nice, smallie. Let's see if I can get him up. Let's see. Oh no, definitely want to keep him away from that log. Oh, no. Sorry, my friend.
Ready?
Let's see, and
No.
making us work. Whoa, there we go. Awesome. Thanks, Cooper.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful bass.
It's barely hooked, actually.
Wow.
Nice one.
Unfortunately, the sun has set on my time here at Eagle Lake Island Lodge. I'd like to thank Charlene, Cooper, and the rest of the staff for such a great week. It's been fun to target such a multi-species lake. If you'd like to learn more about Eagle Lake Island Lodge or our show, visit us on the web at www.thenewflyfisher.com. From all of us here at The New Fly Fisher, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
The New Fly Fisher is brought to you in partnership with Destination Ontario, Scientific Anglers, Trout Unlimited, WeatherTech Canada,